All right, at least one person's made it over to the new stream. Good job. All right, I'll just shut the old one down. Put you guys over to the new stream. Okay, so this is one of my very first warbands. Like this is like I'm pretty sure this is like my original vampire warband that I started way back when. Or maybe I deleted that one. This is another one, but it's an ancient one anyway. It's been remade a few times, I'm pretty sure already. This has like been a few generations on of this warband. Yeah, so we're gonna like remake it again. And this time I want to remake it with Skaven Ratmen henchmen. So these guys are all rank 0, so they're not going to be very good. But that's okay. And that's going to kind of give our hero characters more leeway to just be, you know, be absolute gods of the battlefield, essentially. Now we do want to keep farming some new characters here. So we've got like 8,000 gold, so we've got plenty of gold. So what we can do is just hire these hired swords and then just fire them. Fire this guy as well. Some like throwaway ghouls that we're just using. Got a level 10 zombie there we might want to use. Oh, we've got 2 level 10 zombies. Oh, maybe we'll keep those. Level 0 vampire thrall. And what she's doing. We'll get rid of her as well. So yeah, it's a matter of now figuring out what we want to do, what we want to keep from the old. Do you know if this game is old, like 5 years old? I think it's older than that, isn't it? Isn't it like 9 years old or something? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not just a full restart from level 0. Well, I wanna focus on having the Skaven Ratmen, and you need to for the Skaven Ratmen you need to actually yeah, that's a good idea. For the Skaven Ratmen you need to have the rep update, the rep upgraded. So you need to have 4 with Black Pit so that you can unlock the Warp Guard. So if you want to play with rats. We could start with all new characters and just delete everyone. Did they get Shadowrunner hero? They get Night Runner hero, yeah. We could use the Night Runner as a killer. Actually, that might not be bad. Actually, is it the Night Runner the one that you can make into like a mini Ratman? What's this guy? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So I've got a killer Dreg. That's got like 16 strength, frenzy, daredevil, armor proficient, weak spot. So he's just like yeah, he's just really good at killing stuff, essentially. Did you finish your campaign on the Shikuho mod? I don't even know how you would finish your campaign. I don't even know what the point of it is. I mean, like become a Shogun and stuff. No, not even close. So yeah, this guy's kind of our killer at the moment. What are we doing with this guy? Channeling, what, combat savvy, hand shot. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I was trying to do with this guy. He's like, this guy's a mess. He's a ranged, yeah, he's a ranged character, basically. He's a two-handed, heavy armor. Yeah, I don't know, what a mess. What's his dodge? 40%. I'll give him that. Now he's got 70% dodge. We can start with a completely new save file, but we already did that a while ago, a few times. But yeah, what I was saying is, if we want to do a Skaven focused, like Skaven themed vampire warband, if we start with a new save file, it'll take us like 50 missions to be able to unlock Black Pit, by which time I would have lost interest in this campaign. Hey, genius entrepreneur. I love playing Skaven, but no idea how they're intended to be. I make 2 different versions of the runner, the fighting claw, and the warplock pistol with poison. Claw one, I use Skaven dagger, fighting claw. Hey, real Zeta. Yeah, I don't know. I like to build my Skaven around tanky warp guard henchmen, and I kind of like to have. I like having shooting on the heroes, but I don't know if it works that well. You probably want like most of your characters to do melee and have like a couple of shooters. But my favorite thing is, yeah, my favorite things with Skaven are tanky warp guard henchmen, and what do you call it? And just having the most badass killing machine rat ogre that you can make, which is actually kind of making me want to play Skaven right now. Hero mutant, hero warp guard ghoul. How do we get the Cutthroat's Den? Is how we get the Night Runner. Maybe we should try and work into that. Oh, we don't have any stuff. All right, cool. So we're about to end the day. And yeah, we're basically looking for hired swords, right? Yeah. So we're looking for hired swords. So what we're going to do is just hire a bunch of these hired swords just to make room. We've got 8,000 gold. So these guys are not hired swords. Yeah, like this guy. Hire him. And then we just fire him straight away. And this guy is only 400 gold. Get rid of him. This guy's 1,000. It's fine. Yeah, we've got a purple staff with him. Cool. I'll just keep these two because they're kind of expensive. But that leaves us a bunch of hired swords that can come in, so that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. We might just switch her out, and we'll just put in like one more just random ghoul.
Market stock has been replenished.
2 purple helmets. Could buy another purple helmet, I guess. Halberds of Defiance. I mean, halberds are pretty good. Maybe a sword. Some more formulas that we didn't have already. And we got some books. Yeah, we've got 2 each of training, accuracy, training, alertness, and strength already. And we can get more of them if we want, but it's alright. Alright, let's just get a run under our belts here. Yeah, this sounds good. So yeah, so the idea is that we're going in with a bunch of really high-ranked heroes, but all like really low-level, henchmen.
Attractive target.
And the idea, hopefully, we want to try to find a bunch of hired sword henchmen that are pretty good over time.
A new round has started.
So they're going to be down there, we're up here. So we're going to try and find the enemy and kill them, essentially. I wonder if we could make like a heavy armor resist vampire. Heavy armor dodge resist vampire. I don't even know what's going on with this character. I think she's meant to be like a counter-attack crit. I vaguely remember building her as like a counter-attack crit dodge thing or something. Basically a dodge character, but with yeah, a sword just so she can crit things when she counterattacks. Yeah, the thralls are the coolest part of the Vampire Warband for sure. OP heroes from Vamps and Skaven henchmen. Yeah, I feel like the Skaven henchmen are pretty good. And they're fast as well. That's like the cool thing about it's like a really fast warband, because you got like the Skaven have got what do you call that, 8 speed, and the vampire heroes have all got 7 speed. So you've got like this super fast yeah, super fast warband basically. These henchmen are all just gonna get mown down though because they're all level 0. Oh yeah, we probably only got time for one match with these guys, so gotta jump off and do some Warhammer stuff. Skaven are cool. Actually, this is making me want to play Skaven now. They gotta earn their place by surviving. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can, if we make a black Skaven. Oh no, it's black Skaven that you need, not a Night Runner. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know if the night runners are any good for anything really. Can the can the poison wind globadier heal the vampires with his poison? Or no, they'd be immune to his poison, wouldn't they? So they wouldn't get heals. Oh, this guy's pretty slow. Oh, he doesn't even have 5 movement yet. He doesn't even have 6 movement yet. Shit. Should have switched him. Sorry, what are you saying, Zito? You reckon they get healed or you reckon they're immune? Yeah, so the normal thing that you do with is you go poison with globadiers with zombies, and the zombie, like the whole vampire warband is immune to poison, and so you just so you can just like throw poison all over the battlefield where your guys are fighting, and then the enemies will be taking damage and your guys won't. But because we're going for a Skaven henchman with all the rats, they do get poisoned, so that doesn't work as well. But we could still go for like, yeah, I don't know. We could still go for like a necromancer. I don't know. See, a necromancer without zombies kind of feels a bit, yeah.
A new round has started.
I like the Skaven impressive. He's really cool. I wish you could get vampire thralls in other warbands, man. Imagine a human warband with thralls. That'd be cool. Oh, here we go. Empire plus vampire warband, yes please. Yeah, no, it'd be cool, wouldn't it? The Drake can heal and buff them, yeah. Does the Drake only give him plus dodge, or does he give him plus parry as well? Yeah, the Vampire Thralls are one of the only actual good-looking characters in the game, aren't they? I feel like the Vampire Thrall and the Maiden Impressive are probably the only actual pretty characters in the game. Nice. The tag face number 3, exactly. But yeah, I kind of like the aesthetic of the Ratmen, like scurrying around my noble vampires. Need to do a female only Hellebron campaign one of these days. I know it's been done many times before, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't be done again. It hasn't been done before by me. Female means no executioners though, sad. Why would you want any... Oh, for Hellebron campaign, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. It's true. It also means no troops apart from witch elves and Sisters Slaughter, which means you got no basically you just got no armor piercing at all. Nice, charged straight into a trap. Classic. I know you're making me want to play Warhammer. I'm like flittering and flittering. I wonder if we could do. Can we do a Dark Elf army, Dark Elf item stealing campaign? Item borrowing? I mean, item farming campaign? I don't know. Not really. I mean, kind of. Kind of. Dark Elves get pretty rich, so you can kind of afford to just farm items, even though it's not efficient, because you're rich. Kind of thing. But yeah, so the object of this type of setup is that basically you have a really powerful vampire lord, and you have two really powerful vampire thralls, and they're both really fast. And then basically you just have as many low-level characters in the warband as you can, so that everybody's like food for your vampires, and your vampires can just run around and smash everything. But one of our thralls is off sick at the moment. This guy's slow as shit, and he's the brawn. No, that's not the right doorway. We went the wrong way. Yeah, this guy's slow as crap, but if he ever makes it there, he'll be able to smash some things. Do I have a weapon swap? The weapon swap on this guy? No. Hellebrand vassals for Kane campaign. Yeah, Hellebrand doesn't even have vassals though. You have allies. Oh, do Bladesingers have armor piercing? Do Bladesingers have armor piercing? So I feel like that's the main problem you have with it, or with the. I mean, you can eventually get witch elves up to the point where they do such crazy damage they can sort of armor pierce just by having so much damage. But they're not. But not really. Not really. Yeah, they're AP and anti-infantry. Yes, it would be pretty rough though, because we'd have no ranged. I wonder how other people went with their female only campaigns. It actually is sounding like a bit of a challenge campaign now that I think about it. What's the Idol of Death do again? I can't remember what all these spells do now. Rotten Touch does damage, bypass armor, damage increase by yeah, that's right. Curse of Van Hell's only good for zombies. Idol of Death. Living enemies within 5-meter radius. Living enemies near the totem have all their resistance reduced. Morale impact increased by 2. Oh, morale impact is increased by 2. So if you kill them near the Idol of Death, you actually break their morale easier. It's kind of cool. Oh, I can only put it like right nearby. I can zap that guy for 10% chance of Siege Curse. Can we shoot him with our bow? No. Go on Overwatch.
A new round has started.
Oh, Sisters of Avalon are female characters. Helebron Alarial Alliance, just like in the lore. Does she have a weapon swap? What's this? What's her weapon swap? Does she have some? No. Alright, we'll smash this guy then. All the Wood Elves archers look female, but you can't tell. I don't think, I mean, I don't know, they might be, I don't think so. So yeah, I want to redo this. I want to I think I know. I want to know what I know what I want to do now. I guess I want to set these guys up so that the vampires are killers, and then have the Skaven just kind of be speed bumps until eventually they becomes really good tanks. And so that, and the whole point of it is just so that your vampires can just be superstars, just running around like wrecking everyone. And you just have a bunch of crappy henchmen providing speed humps. Insulted. You just loot one of my henchmen. Insulting. Oh, these are Sterlanders. We're up against some Sterland guys. All my Skaven are gonna die. Okay, so who do we have to? So that guy we have to get. So we don't. It's not even their leader. What the fuck? So it's, oh, there's a champion over there. Oh, and another guy over there. Oh, I should have put him in parry stance, I just realized. Alright. This guy's totally in the wrong spot. Fantastic. Yeah, this ranged guy. Cool. So he shouldn't be able to jump back because my vampire will be in the way, I think. So he's all alone. No, he's not all alone. He can be all alone though. Okay, so now he's got all alone. No, I want to get this Dregs Destroyer in there. He's not very optimized, but I think that's the other guy we're gonna. I think that's the other guy we got to kill for the mission, and he's their champion that we also have to kill. Yeah, we'll kill this guy. Ooh. And get this idol of death. Hopefully make everybody fail their auto results, fail their, where'd the idol go? Is it not destroyable? Is it just like a spell? Okay. Okay, we'll just do Daredevil. Just for fun. So Daredevil makes him do like double damage. But everyone gets an automatic chance to dodge against his attacks. Except that this guy that he's about to smash is so this guy he's about to smash is already stunned, so he can't dodge. $133 damage. Blam. I want to try and kill this other guy over here. $134 to $181 damage. Oh, missed. Even if I'd have hit, he would have gotten a charge. But still. Get my 10% dodge. Failed his dodge. Blam. 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 This Drake, he's my creation. I stitched him together out of stuff and made him into this Frankenstein's monster. This killer Drake's not. I don't know. I don't know if I don't mind him. I don't mind him. I gotta say. I think Drakes can get really high strength, but apart from that, there's nothing much else good about him. If I'm thinking of the right one, I think they can get 20 strength or something. But I don't think they have that many points. I don't think they have enough points. I think that was the problem with them.
A new round has started.
They don't have enough like ability points. He even looks like a generic Frankenstein. He kind of does, doesn't he? Love this game. Didn't beat it. I think I got stuck in a mission or something. Yeah, I don't even think I've even started most of the campaigns. I just love just ranking up my warbands and making them into beastly warbands.
Objective completed. Objectives updated. Objective completed. Objectives updated.
Hello, Ron, but it's just a big Death Hag Doomstack of 19 Death Hags. Yeah, I mean, man, that's, yeah. Basically, it's going to be all about getting to tier 3 and getting those Death Hags, basically. When do you get the Sisters of Slaughter? Are they in the normal barracks or are they in the other building? I think they're just the normal barracks, aren't they? Tier 2 in Black Ark, yeah. Oh yeah, Black Arcs as well. We won't be able to recruit like anything on our Black Arcs. Black Arcs are gonna be crap. Auto resolve will suck. Should we make it like female troops only, or female, just all female? So no Black Arcs. That would make it a lot worse though. I don't know if I can play Dark Elves with no Black Arcs. I can go with no men, but I don't know if I can go with no Black Arcs. The Admiral was the man, yeah. Yeah, I guess we could make it that only, the game gets really hard down the line if you don't build correctly. Yeah, true. Admiral has to stay in the back. Yeah, it could be like a reversal of how Malekith doesn't let any male characters use spells. Like in Hellebrand's thing, she doesn't let any male characters fight because they're like weaklings or whatever. Kind of makes sense. No men on land. Yeah, but we could, that way we could have heroes though. We could have our like master heroes and our assassin heroes, but they can only be on the map. They can't be in armies. That'd be kind of interesting, going like not having any master heroes. I know a few other people have done female only. I know a few other people have done female only Helleborn campaigns, but I don't know how they actually went with them. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking like that would have actually been pretty hard. I wonder how they did. Because I think Radiant Ash might have done it once, at least once. Yeah, I wonder how she went with it. Well, we could just make the challenge no female troops. Like, so it's simple, like no female troops. But you know, we also have like a house rule that we don't use any male, yeah, we don't let any male characters fight or whatever. Black Oak can fight, but not the Admiral, yeah. Black Oak's just there to control the artillery and stuff. Yeah, so basically make the challenge like female soldiers only. Alright, this time we're going to go Frenzy, so 30% extra damage and Daredevil. Okay, Mighty Charge. So what do we got now? We got plus 80% base damage. No, we got 125% damage from Daredevil, 75 extra damage from Mighty Charge, 30% extra damage from Frenzy, 48% extra damage from having a shit ton of strength, and minus 25 for dual wield. So 161 to 218 damage. Unless he dodges. Dodge failed. Boom. Smash. This guy's pretty fun. Archers only is fun until you get one where everyone's split up. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about... I kind of want to start doing the story missions with my greatswords and see how far in they can get. Oh, what? I didn't pick up the thing. I didn't think that guy was going to have enough morale
It is
impacts.
by deed that loyalty to Count Vlad is made manifest. Your triumph proves your devotion to Drakenhof.
I didn't think that guy was going to have enough morale impact to
Sylvania
sink him.
march on the mortals. Your service to the...
Oh, well, so we didn't get the extra mission. So two for surviving, 2 for underdog. We would have got 4 extra experience points for the mission. I killed all the... one
Another
Skaven
one bites the dust.
Alright, that drag is pretty awesome. Some more Skaven. What are we trying to do? Oh yeah, so we could get a Night Runner, but I don't think I really want a Night Runner. What I really want is a Black Skaven that I could make into a... Oh, you can't make a Night Runner killer, can you? I mean, they can get Black Hunger, but I don't think they have high strength or melee stats or anything. But still, I mean, they would be able to do Black Hunger, Frenzy, and Daredevil. So they probably could get sort of higher damage than the Dreg, but they wouldn't have as high strength. I was thinking about having Dark Soul henchmen as well, because they could be like the Dark Souls could be like my Vampire Coven, you know, kind of dudes, but they aren't. They aren't very... I mean, I just think the whole, like, Chaos Cultists with vampires doesn't really work roleplay-wise. So I kind of dumped that idea. Nah. Hoping there's going to be new hired swords. There was not. There probably will be new hired swords next turn though. So yeah, yeah, we can look up the Night Runner on the planner for sure. Skaven Night Runner. Yeah, so the Night Runner is like you know, can be high ballistic skill. They've only got 12 weapon skill, so they're not good at hitting stuff. They're not as accurate. Is Daredevil a strength skill? Need 15 strength. Nah, so they can't even get Daredevil, because even if you had a book of strength, then we're gonna be able to go up to 13. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Although we could make a Lad's Got Talent Warp Guard. What about that? So I don't think you'd have enough points though. So go for a Warp Guard, give him 15 strength, give him a give him intelligence, then give him Lad's Got Talent. Because they can get... Yeah, give him Lad's Got Talent. Mastery level. So then he's got 14 strength. But then we give him a Book of Strength. So he's got 17 strength. And then we give him Daredevil. And Frenzy. And Black Hunger. Yeah, nice. So now we can go 125% extra damage from Daredevil, 30% extra from Frenzy, so it's 155, 40% from Black Hunger, and Black Hunger gives you 40% dodge bypass, so he'd be like extra good at Daredevil. How many skill points got left? 6 points left. Then we give him Resilient. 4 unspent skill points. We want to give him Mighty Charge. Just don't give him Resilient. Skip Resilient. Oh, actually, we give him a Book of Abilities for the ultimate, if we're going to make the ultimate version of him. Book of Abilities. And then you could give him Mighty Charge. Mastery. So 100% extra damage. I guess you could just give him the minor one is still 75% plus 75% damage, so it's still pretty good. But yeah, so it's like 100% extra damage, 140, 170, 270, 200, yeah, so plus 295. So you'd be doing 395% damage, or quadruple damage essentially on the charge. It's like, boom. That would be pretty cool. Or we could drop the Mighty Charge back to basic and maybe give him, Adrenaline Rush so he can get 1 extra red pill if he needs to it. So you can do a charge. So you can do like charge, hit, and then order. So you're like... Actually, no, he doesn't need that because he's going to Daredevil anyway. So he can still, yeah, you can Daredevil, charge, then hit. Better than your other killer or thralls. It's better than my thrall because he's got the Black Hunger, so it does like 40% extra damage, and it's got the dodge bypass, which makes Daredevil work better. So he's better than the thrall. However, because he's better than the thrall, but because he's got the 6 points in Black Hunger, that means he can't get like any extra crit chance or anything like that. And because he's got the 6 points, yeah, he's got 6 points in Lad's Got Talent and 6 points in Black Hunger, so he's got like 12 less skill points. So basically, yeah, the Black Hunger is really good, but the thrall would be able to have, instead of the Black Hunger and Lad's Got Talent, the thrall could have like extra crit chance or extra crit damage or whatever. So he'd be, I don't know, he's sort of better, but sort of not better at the same time, I guess. But yeah, imagine that on a Rat Ogre. The Thrall has, yeah, weak spot to help him get through dodge. Heavy armor. Yeah, he's got weak spot and heavy armor basically. But if we wanted to make him a better killer, then we could give him change out, keep weak spot and change heavy armor out for like havoc or whatever, like extra crit damage. Yeah, deep wounds, extra critical damage increases by 20%. So if he gets a crit, it's just like boom. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, so I don't want to base this warband around. Let me see all that on a rattle. Yeah, I know. We have to go back to our Skaven warband and start building them up more. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to, maybe make this. So the eventual version of this would be sort of like, kind of like the Sisters warband, but instead of having those dodge heavy armor, what do you call it, novices, you have like these warp guard melee resist tanks instead. So there, I can't remember exactly how they work, but if we go back to our warp guard again, basically, you don't have Daredevil, Black Hunger, Mighty Charge, none of that shit. Get rid of that. So instead of all that stuff, you basically have I think it's something like that. I don't know if you go for awareness or not. Where are we? Actually, you don't really need heavy armor. Actually, you don't even need heavy armor, really, do you? Yeah, maybe you want to have, maybe you still want to have heavy armor. Yeah, I can't remember how I built my warp guard tanks now, but we could probably make them slower because they're in warp because warp guard normally have 8 movement, but vampires only have 7. So if you wanted to have them about the same speed as your but they've the heroes have more action points though, so they actually move faster. So you kind of want to keep your 8 movement, I suppose. So you could go like 9 intelligence, 6 strength, and then you could go for what do you call that? Armor proficient, so you only lose 1 point of speed instead of 2, and then you could go knowledge Mordheim, so that you get +1 movement, plus they're resilient. Then you need to have shield specialist, and you need defensive stance. Say melee resistance up to 65% dodge. Melee resist 27%. Yeah, I can't actually remember how to build the warp guard tanks. But yeah, but basically you have like armor and a shield and what have you. But then you can also have them have a halberd on their alternate weapon slot. I don't think it was a sidestep build. I thought it was a melee resist build, but you can't really do melee resist on a warp guard, can you? You give him a book of weapon skill, I guess. A book of weapon skill, and you can give him a book of attributes. You're not really, you're probably not going to really use attribute. You're not really going to use books on a warp guard, I guess, but. And oh yeah, you give them, so you give them main hand, you give them like, I don't know, some sort of weapon, spear, offhand, shield, and then you have give them a halberd. Then you got something like that. So it's got 93% parry. So you could just give him Web of Steel. I mean, their dodge is not that bad, I guess. You could give him... yeah, 4 agility on the chest, which put their dodge up to 85, and then 10 on the helm, so 95. 95 dodge. It's not the greatest, but... yeah, you could drop Knowledge Mordheim. And give them 2 extra leadership, so they'd be better at tanking. And then give them a Void instead. Then be 75, 95, 105. Yeah, 105 dodge. But they've already got better than that parry. But you can go like parry if you're not up against a dodge bypasser, and then you can always dodge if you are. But yeah, I don't know. I can't. Yeah, there is a good tank build for but I forget what it is now. Anyway, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to wrap it up for now. I'm gonna go and do some Warhammer stuff. I'm not sure if we'll play Warhammer tomorrow or not, because yeah, it's the day after. Yeah, basically like 30. I don't know. What is it? 24, 30. Yeah, like 33 hours from now or something. I can start showing off the next patch, the 6.2 patch. We Warhammer stuff without you, yeah, sorry. So yeah, so I don't know if I want to just save myself on the Warhammer until then, and then we can go hard on Warhammer. Maybe we'll do a little stream of Mordheim tomorrow or something, but yeah, I'll see how I go. Nitrade, yeah. But I'm into this all female campaign at some point, but yeah, probably not next. See how we go. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Bye.